Good morning. Today we're going to focus on roots of Black theology and biblical criticism. Our foci for the roots of Black theology are Du Bois and Douglas. If you look at the upper left-hand corner, the slave ship captures the sentiment of Douglas that American religion is slave religion, that the Christianity of the South is truly slave religion, and that only appeals to what true religion is can correct that. Du Bois, on the other hand, has the view that the loss of consciousness sustained during the Middle Passage precipitates a double consciousness, neither African nor American. Therefore, it's not a question of becoming more American-like, but finding a distinctive identity in the crisis of the loss of identity and of the projection of an identity upon a people. Biblical criticism is largely an attempt to sift through what is true in gospel narratives and what is not. It has its roots in a growing concern that much of what was being said in philosophical theology was the construction of a particular philosophical or theological program. So David Strauss strikes the distinction between the Jesus of history and the Christ of faith, arguing that what is mediated to us through the gospel is a truth encapsulated in myth, that myth is the mode through which history is communicated. But this does not give us historical fact. So he had serious doubts about whether one could speak of an historical Jesus and instead thought of a Jesus as a moral and ethical ideal in the Hegelian fashion. Criticism against this came from Schweitzer on the one hand and Harnack on the other. Harnack took the view that one could strike the essence of Christianity and distinguish it from the accretions. So you remember the painting of the floor scrapers, but here I wanted to take the point that in the right hand upper corner of your screen, you have the famous painting, "Let the Children Come Unto Me." The essence of Christianity was reclaimable through the heart. This was a point that Harnack made. It is a point that Hermann made, and a point that Martin Koller made, all in reaction to the claims of Strauss. On the other hand, you have Schweitzer, whose concern is similar to Harnack's, but he is more biblically based, where Harnack is historically and dogmatically based. Both have a deep background in Kant. Schweitzer actually wrote his doctoral dissertation on Kant, and both make the point that it's the effect of the person of Jesus upon followers that is critical. But Schweitzer gets at that through an analysis of Scripture, and Harnack arrives at that through an analysis of history. So those are the contours of the conversation that we will be having this morning. Have a good time.